Good morning, world. Today we're going back to my little source of inspiration, attitude adjustments, and we are talking about the concept of fear and of course how to squash it. Many people get turned around by their fears, and they get kept even, not even, some people don't even get to turn around because fear can keep you from even starting. And the idea of fear is that it makes you think that, you know what, maybe I should just sit this one out. Maybe it's not possible. It makes you rethink whatever it is that you're going after, whatever it is that you are working on. And fortunately, the only parts of fear, the only stage of fear that you don't get to control or don't have as much control over is introduction. That's the first stage. Introduction is where the concept, the notion comes into your head. The thought that, oh, maybe there are these issues that could keep me from being able to reach my goal. Maybe there are these issues that could be, that could cause me pain, that could challenge me and get in the way of me being able to reach my goal. And as I always talk about, the first step to defeating any enemy is acknowledging that the enemy exists. And as soon as you notice, okay, this little fear thing is in the back of your head, acknowledge it. What's wrong with acknowledge it? Okay, you acknowledge that there are these thoughts in your head. There are these thoughts that are making you second guess yourself, second guess your decisions, second guess your actions, and second guess the steps that you are taking. From this moment on, you are in full control once you have acknowledged it. Because then the next step is acceptance or challenge. You are either going to accept that, oh, you know what, this fear is making me think that maybe I don't have the skills to do this task. This fear is making me think that if I actually get up and go to the gym and work out, I still may not be able to reach my goal, my weight goal. If I get up and go practice, I still may not make the team. I still may not get the promotion if I get up every day and go to work at 5 a.m. So since this is probably not going to work, acceptance means, okay, well, I'll just stay in bed because I might not get it even if I do all the work. The other option is to challenge it. Challenging it means that you are aware that there are possibilities, that there are these issues that could stand in your way, but you are stepping up to the plate anyway because you figure that, you know what, I can take on these issues. I can overcome these obstacles. There are things that I can do. And you start putting things in place to help you overcome the issues, the obstacles, the challenges that fear is putting into your head. That fear is telling you, well, maybe you should stop because blah, blah, blah. And when you go into challenge, you're saying, even though there is blah, 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 here are the 3 steps, the 5 steps. Here are the things that I can do to overcome, to succeed despite whatever that obstacle that fear is presenting is. Once you've gone through acceptance or challenge and you make your decision, if your decision is acceptance and you accept, okay, whatever fear is saying is right and I'm gonna stop, your next step is, of course, surrender. You surrender, you give up, and a story. If you decide I'm going to challenge it, once you challenge it, then you start putting in place your little steps. This is the defiance stage. That's the stage you move into, defiance, where you start putting into action. You know what? Fear is telling me that I might not get this promotion. Your defiance may be that you're going to put in an extra hour. Maybe your defiance is that you're going to learn this much more about your subject matter. Maybe you're going to take steps, engage in specific actions that will help you, that increases your chances of being able to overcome whatever those little pesky obstacles that fear is putting in your head. Great. You've challenged it, you've defied it. Now the next step comes, renewal or maintenance. Because once you've defied it and proven that, yes, you can go and do whatever it is that you want, you can reach your goals despite the fact that there was fear presented. This fear does not automatically go away because you were able to succeed this first time. Fear is going to continue coming back even if, you know, as you progress through your goal journey. So renewal or maintenance is the stage where you continually go back to that challenge and defiance stage, whether it's the original fear or new fears, because as you're progressing, new fears are going to come into play and start trying to turn you around again. So first, introduction, it happens, the thought that this might not work starts coming into your head, and you acknowledge that yes, this thought came. Next, you are going to decide, am I going to just accept this is what it is, or am I going to challenge these negative thoughts? If you decide to accept them, okay, surrender, end of story. However, if you choose to challenge them, now you put into action the steps to help you overcome whatever these thoughts, that fear is bringing into your head. And once you've succeeded in successfully defying that fear, be ready for the battle to continue, because different fears, different thoughts, different issues are going to be presented, and you are going to continually have to challenge and defy fear and maintain that defiance throughout. The good news is, the more you do this, the more successful you become. The easier it becomes for you to start defying these little pesky little obstacles that fear presents to you. So keep working at it, because the longer you work at it, the better you get at it. That is pretty much it for today. You can get all these tips and even more in this little book here, Attitude Adjustment, which I will make sure I put the link for you so that you can get one today if you'd like. And yeah, pretty much it. Good morning, world. Have a great day.